Well, Friday morning. This is supposed to be the first day of the next heat wave. Yeah. Burn ban went in effect, I don't know, last weekend. People straight back there were burning after that. I've seen smoke there every morning, 2 or 3 mornings. What concerns me though is when we smell smoke at night. Every night we've gone to bed, we've smelled smoke. Somebody burning garbage. Anyway, sprinkler ain't up there yet. I figure when I make it to the shop, I'll know how long the power was out yesterday, so I'll know when I get to go move it. And I figured this was a good spot because, number one, I can see how far the sprinkler's got to go. Number two, you get to see that group of cows out there. Number three, I got the steers right here. Oh, and the other group of cows right there. They were actually all over along the fence there, but they moved. And little whiny butt down there. Oh, I can see him now. See him between the fence posts and the brace posts. His mama's probably clear out at the back end, way back there, taking a nap. Really, she's probably up in the barn because it's maybe half of them out there. Starting the morning at 60 degrees. I think today's supposed to be 100. We will find out. And this would be nice. Rainy's over there looking like she's going to get a gopher. She was, anyway. That'd be fine with me if she got a gopher. Oh, well. Okay, a little better shot getting the sunrise a little better. And what the clouds look like. They're thin clouds. I mean, there's nothing to them. Yeah, more birds down here. Of course, you already know that. And part of these clouds, out dog, part of them, just the color kind of tells me that, yeah, it's probably some of the smoke from the fires. There's nothing real close. They're the other side of the mountains, but, well, I think there's 2 or 3 the other side of mountains. One of Maury's drivers a couple of his drivers are in the fire department, and one of them got called up on a conflagration, a preventative conflagration. First time I heard of one of those. Rather than going away to fight fire, they went away in case of fire because there was supposed to be dry lightning and bad enough fires. I believe around Redmond and Madras is where he ended up. So apparently yesterday they decided, okay, well, we dodged the bullet. We don't need you guys to go home. And they started headed home and we got another fire. So they turned around and are apparently now fighting fire rather than being there as a preventative measure. Which means, hey, Ron's lucky today because Ron's AC hasn't been working properly. His truck's in the shop. But the other driver's truck happens to be the latest model in the fleet, is the one Ron's driving today, so Ron has air conditioning. Unless Ron's a jinx and when Kyle gets back he won't have a truck because the AC won't work. Sorry, Ron. Oh well, so little stories that way. I don't even know. I haven't watched the news to see where they're saying fires are, but I know there was one down by the California border, another one a little north of that. So basically the way the state works out is corner of it we're in usually stays damp enough that's not an issue. You get southern Oregon even on the west side and part of it gets dry. In the east side, yeah, it's always something going on. But the last few years there's more and more fires on the west side, and it looks like I got somebody I have to go take a look at. Because she is limping really bad. Bad enough she doesn't want to walk. That's one of the yearlings. I'm going to say she stepped on a rock, stepped on a stick. Might have found some bees. And I can see that leg swelled up from here. I ain't going to catch her by myself. And I think number one's going to be late because Maury was working on a job up on Highway 26. They're grinding pavement out so they can repave, and they ground all night. So he was hauling up there. I hope she's not too late, because if she's too late, there's no sense in even showing up. It's going to be too hot. I know what I'm doing a little bit late. Look at that, a dry sheet. It's probably even kind of warm. With power being out yesterday for a couple hours, that put it about 2.5 hours behind. So, yeah. Then this morning I was getting ready to come out and move it. And the guy was supposed to deliver a bale wagon load of hay to today. I talked to him last night and he said 11:30 would be good. Hell, the wee hours, not wee hours, early for a lot of people. He calls me and says, hey, I'm going to be around here for about an hour. I said, okay, I'll fire it up and be right over. I said, I'm like 50 feet from the machine. So I got that taken care of, a couple other things. And now I'm finally out here doing this. It's gonna screw me up for tomorrow, but I'd rather get it moved early in the morning. And yeah, I know, days like it's gonna be, you lose too much water to the air, but at the same time you still gotta cover the ground. It still takes so much time. So it is what it is. And our old pump, not the last one we had, but the one before that, it'd get too hot out in the afternoon, the sun would hit the pump itself, and yeah, it'd shut down. This one so far hasn't, but we also have it shaded too. So, but it hasn't hesitated yet. I'm good with that. But I gotta get going. Dino had his head in the tub. I came to talk to him, but he's being unsociable. Just got the Traveler moved. Yeah, gonna knock him some flies off. Everybody else is still in the barn. There's like 3 or 4 cows in the other group that finally went out. So now to get something else done. Take a look, see how it is. Yeah, I'll let the cows keep to it. There's a bright spot. And they're watching the news. You'd think these people never seen hot weather before. They had it before. I'll have it again. Best place to be would be right out there underneath that sprinkler. We didn't do a damn thing after lunch. Got in for lunch a little late. It was already damn near 95 degrees. We're only at about 98. Still got another hour it can go up yet, but let that group of cows that was out there go back out there again, but I don't know if they went out. The other group went out. They went down back by the falls and hibernated. Oh, what else? I had swamp butt enough that even after sitting in the trailer in the air conditioning for a couple hours, I wasn't drying off or feeling better. I snuck in Mom's basement for a while where it's cool. I spent an hour in there. I finally got cooled off. And yeah, they must have gone out because there's a calf down there. And I see a cow by the fence. So at least they're staying where it's a little cooler. They're down there in the creek bottom. Excuse me. A lot of stuff needed to get done today, but no, it ain't worth it. I get too sick from this stuff. Number one gets too sick from it. I'll lean against my pickup. It's in the shade. It doesn't feel hot. We did get the rest of the big bales brought in. Fed 4 of them. Thought about doing a few other things, but, you know, A little shop work would be nice, but when it's 10 degrees hotter in the shop than it is outside, and it don't do any good to open the doors because it still won't cool off. Need a air conditioner in there, but there ain't no room for one. The swamp cooler would be great too, but there ain't no room for one. So anyway, it's been a day. Tomorrow's just going to be worse. We were going to try to get a couple fans set up in the barn, and went and looked at what I needed to make for brackets, and that's as far as that made it. So hopefully in the morning I remember what I need. Get that taken care of. Be a whole lot nicer in there for them. I mean, we've been this hot before. The news is trying to say we've never been there yet. Yeah, bullshit, we have, but it's been end of August, not end of June. So, you know, cows will keep cool as long as they got access to the creek and the trees. And really inside, you know, they got, the one group's got 3 feet of manure under them. The other group's got foot and a half of manure with concrete under it. So that's naturally a little cooler. See if we can see past the bright spot. There we go. We dropped 2 of those bales out of the horse pasture that had cow manure in them down there for that group. They haven't had any hay for a while. So they came out and started mowing on that about an hour ago. Probably won't be anything left in there by morning. Probably have to go feed them some more. So anyway, with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Those of you that are getting rain, those of you that are hotter than hell like we are, I feel for you.